So. Ja. Achso, das ist ja gar nicht mehr Krieg. Gehen wir da hin und dann geht's weiter. Hoppala. Oh, da ist eine Quest.
A bosom in the hands. We're on a wench.
Blimey. Is this what booming means? Cognac selling like fresh buns on the morn. Pleased customers streaming about.
I heard a handful of ladies and
see the wisdom of
Father would be mighty.
They summoned ghosts there.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. What brings you here?
See you made up with your brothers. Looks like business is good.
All true, all true. I cannot complain. We'd been rivals all our lives. So, at first, it was hard to agree on anything. Yet, gradually, we realized we had no other options. Suddenly, it turned out we work well together.
Nice to hear.
And we've you to thank for it. Had we not met you, nothing would have come of our quarrels but heartache. Thank you, Witcher.
Glad I could help. Wouldn't mind a drink, some good wine or cognac.
Be my guest. Pick and choose as you will.
Wo? Den Rest sind keine Sachen, die wir brauchen. Okay.
Time I was on my way. Farewell.
Did you kiss
Whose notion
our
of
sweet
order
shining
is this?
sun?
Why doesn't someone do something?
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a Witcher, Master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the local guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night. I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
Das ist alles? Ah,
Agreed.
okay. Ja, dann gucken wir uns das an.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
Okay. Aber das gucken wir uns später an. Yes, The Witcher.
Guards full of things I worry not.
He's to save us from the beast.
Wir versuchen es. Hm. Sodden letter. A letter is soaked through and falling apart can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too. So don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember, she was also the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over the Julius Mathenberg's shop, so burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in the lake or hang yourself from any branch you choose, Robin. Dann machen wir das mal eben. Wie viele Cemeteries gibt es denn hier?
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
So, das ist einfach nur groß.
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway.
Achso, wir sind auch noch.
Oh!
Adelaide de Casteldacia. Wife, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother. She left us far too soon. Tracks?
Oh Gott, wir sind jetzt. Sind hier 3 verschiedene Quests oder was?
Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
Da, ich sehe nix.
Graves dug up. Thing is, grave robbers don't usually wail and moan that much.
No! So. Hier sind Gegners. Ich werde keine. Nicht hier was looten, das ist. Bin ich falsch. Fuck, was ist denn hier? Wie groß ist denn der Bums? Achso, das wird wahrscheinlich ein anderer Ausgang, ne? Ja, okay. Geht's hier noch tiefer? So, dann brauchen wir gleich. Okay. Nur gucken, ob nicht, dass da irgendwie ein Quest-Item ist oder so. Obwohl, dann würde es rot leuchten. Was haben wir hier? Oh.
Not your lucky day.
Ups.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ah, was war das denn jetzt? Bin ich jetzt in fucking Space Marine angekommen oder was? Hä? Warum nimmt er meine fucking...
Come on, come closer.
Inputs nicht an? Hä? Warum wurde der nicht umgeworfen? Meine Fresse.
Noises could be coming from grave robbers. Can't know for sure, though. Need to wait till after dusk to confirm.
Nee. Wird das da looten? Okay. Oh. Oh, das ist eine Katze. Oh, das ist von Robin. That foolish, flatulence bluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again, but he won't get away with this. With it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she is dead gives me the blood runs. Take the jewels, purse and other valuables. Bum nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. Oh, and if you see the milk sop hanging around the cemetery, break his neck. Robin. Yes, apparently ever since Selena's death, that kid's been mopping near Oriel Cemetery, howling at the moon. If I know life, and I do, he's got with him the key to the chest buried with that bitch. Perhaps he could end his suffering by ending his miserable life in the lake, if he hasn't drowned himself already. That is... No. Journal kept by Koala Gardener. 21st day of service. So diddling bored, there's really sort all to do here. A quick morning rounds enough to water all the plants, flower bed in front of the embassy doesn't demand much care either. And so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight I will take a jaunt to San Sebastian. Play ahead of Gwent. 22nd day of service. Blow the Gwent, lost over 1 month's wait. Next month too. Racked up debts with the Grey Bill Pilgrim. Yet he doesn't let such things slide. Got to scrounge up a few florins somehow, or this might end badly for me. 24th day of service. Overheard the ambassador give instructions to his secretary. In the coming days he will send a transport carrying wine bought from the Imperial Court along with some unused operational wherewithal. My guess they mean a sack stuffed with florins. Information like that could be worth a fortune to a lad from the right part of town. 27th day of service. Grable Pilgrim slaughtered the caravan's guards, snatched all its cargo, had the gold to deliver a pouch of coin to me at the embassy. Said it was my share. I spit on his coin, but I am afraid I will need it soon enough. I hid what he gave me in a safe place. Ever since old Ralph died, no one buys wooden planters anymore, so his workshop's the perfect hiding spot. 29th day of service. Grable told me to keep my ears open at the embassy, find out when they will have another caravan to grab. As if an afterthought, he headed the guard commander would be quite shocked to learn about my role in the previous hijacking. I stole the next convoy's route from the secretary's office. It is the price I must pay for my idiot idea of going in cohorts with Grable Pellegrin. 31st day of service. The transport set off. This time it's escorted by Arnold Ep Bloom, commander of the embassy guard. Grable's men don't know they are in for a fight against elite soldiers. When he finds out, then it's time to get out of here. Coin I set aside should be enough to start afresh, somewhere far away. Mecht seems like a good direction. Ja, diese Grave Robbers sind bestimmt nur ein Bambusel. Aber wir waren wegen dem Dingsbums hier. Dann kommt man dann hier wieder raus. Ich hoffe, die Tür geht auf. Ach, fuck off. Hier von hier reingekommen?
Father, it's the
Oh, what the fuck?
Come to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
what the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
Ah,
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
wir wechseln unseren Zauber doch wieder auf Feuer. Das Feuer ist einfach besser. Ode to Gwent. Proposal number 7 of the Anthem of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. Author Stefan de Douve, Master Copper. Muss es fucking französisch sein? Fucking scheiß Kackbums, ey. Gwent is like a ruby wine. Gwent is a knight with a lady fine. When before you two armies clash, your cares melt off in a dash. Then you wish but to play, play, play. Butter in those wines, hit the hey, hey, hey. Such minds are dull as muddy yards. To think this but a game of cards. Chorus. Gwent is my liberty, Gwent is my fraternity, Gwent relieves the day's sorrow, and Gwent is my morrow. Poker has had it, and dice is a bore. There is no other game that makes you want more. There are no better satisfactions. Greater than Beauclair's bellies is its lists of attractions. Greater than even the festival of drinks, or even a tipsy young minx. They can holler and shout, they can release the guards. I'm leaving home, I'm off to play cards. Chorus. Gwent is my liberty, Gwent is my fraternity, Gwent relieves the day of sorrow, and Gwent is my morrow. Okay. Warum ist das Buch da? Was habt ihr hier ausgebuddelt? Warum wie bin ich hingekommen? Ich will auch nur raus hier. Ja, das sieht doch gut aus. Aber das ist nicht die Quest, die wir machen wollen. Nochmal. Das war das hier, oder? Nee. Da.
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Wie heißt der? Moreau. Martin, killed by his own ambition. Patrick Maurice talked himself to death. Christian Currit, mistranslation, misunderstanding, misfortune. Thomas Morrow, Professor. Elas ja, ich kann endlich nicht. Ach so.
Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Triss sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Wo ist denn die Karte, die sie uns geschickt hat? Ich kann das nicht lesen.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sans Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Oh Gott, das ist ja voll weit weg. Na gut. Wo müssen wir dafür hin? Shit, wir müssen da hinlaufen. Ja gut. Komm her, Roach. Das Spiel ist schon ganz schön schön.
Slow now, whoa.
Do what they summon you
Slower.
to do, then pack up and go back where you came from.
Achso, der hat uns wieder beleidigt. Okay.
Even a horse
Happy
trots
trails.
to ride it with a constant gallop. You, hey, with blades on your back. Hey, help us! Look, monsters all about. You've the look of a knight. Over there,
I work
monsters
from
have come.
dawn to dusk's last light, then give my wife a good
Das ist nicht gut. Ich sehe nicht, was die macht. Ich kann nicht auf eure Fähigkeiten reagieren.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Gary P. as a journal. Part of the journal, only latest entries illegible. Remaining pages stuck together with dried blood. I cursed every day. I had to grovel and toil for Count Crespi. Now I curse every day. I cannot serve him. Now I know why he was so harsh, so domineering, so quick to anger. One cannot remain calm and good-natured when so many troubles crop up every day in one vineyard. Now I, as steward of Belgard, must deal with each of them. The geologist the Count hired before his tragic death has disappeared. With him went the hefty sack of crowns we sent him and the study we had hired him to complete. Tilly Field is infested with giant centipedes, and a breathless page just ran up to inform me of me something attacked the northern vines. Not writing. I'm off to see what's all the panic about. Yeah, he dead. Das waren Injigers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gern geschehen.
Monsters are your catnip. Letty's mine!
All right already. You helped us. Thanks bunches. Happy?
Ja. Man kann sich doch einfach bedanken.
Not your lucky day.
Oh, was ist denn jetzt schon wieder? Ah.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. Come on.
Ja. Aber ich will gerade noch gar nicht zu Regis. Oh nein. Ah, okay. Cool. Ja, schlaf doch mal weiter. Hm. Ja, aber hier war doch irgendwas gerade rot. Ah, da. Ach, das war irgendwas anderes. War gar nicht das, weswegen wir eigentlich versuchen hier hinzukommen. Okay. Na komm. Da ist mal ein Killer Wall eingeworfen, damit wir länger unter Wasser bleiben können. Was natürlich jetzt total toll war von mir. Nicht zu warten, bis der Atem fertig ist. Ja, whatever. No. Portal. Ein Portal. Hat dann doch gereicht.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Ich auch.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Au. Nein, das ist kein Insta-Kill. Noch ein Portal. Oh, doch nicht.
Liked cats.
Oh. Ah doch, okay.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Professor Moreau's diary. Since certain suspicious individuals have begun hanging around outside my laboratory, I've been forced to implement additional security measures. I suspect they are but common criminals looking for something shiny to steal and have no real interest in my research, but better safe than sorry. Illegible fragment. Furthermore, on the advice of an engineer acquaintance of mine, I have decided to secure the premises with a simple mechanical apparatus. In one of the rooms along the route to the laboratory, I have installed a mechanism for locking and unlocking the doors, which is operated by pressing 4 protruding stones placed high up on the walls. I can bypass this lock with ease by using a simple spell, but a common thief will be faced with a double challenge. First, he must notice these stones and puzzle out the purpose. Then, he must find a way to press them. Illegible fragment. Aha. Achso. Ist, Ach.
Didn't I just do this? That stench. Whoever was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the panthers.
Meine Güte, was war denn das für ein kleiner Dudel?
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Hä? Was?
Did it.
Achso. Okay, da runterspringen sollten wir wohl nicht. Warte mal, können wir hier da einfach runter? Nö, scheinbar nicht. Hä? Spring doch da! Geht halt!
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. This just decoration?
Unwanted guest. Intruder. You are not welcome here.
Yeah, figured as much. Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better. Right. Now to find the next portal.
Da hätte ich auch hier hochklettern können, ha?
Damn it. Back where I started.
Also, was passiert, wenn ich einfach direkt zurückgehe? Okay.
Damn it. Back where I started. Right. Now to find the next portal.
Links haben wir ausprobiert, also rechts.
Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here.
Nee, ich denke mal, wir müssen immer in das Portal gehen, was der Typ anguckt, aber...
Right. Find the next portal.
Aber wir kommen ja nicht da hoch. Können wir da hochklettern? Nö. Nö.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Ja, ach so, man muss in einer bestimmten Reihenfolge abgehen. Verstehe. So zurück war es nicht. Vielleicht müssen wir runterspringen und nochmal da rein? Nee. Okay. Es ist eine Reihenfolge.
Alright. Now to find the next portal.
Ach so. Ja doch, der Typ guckt auf die Portale, die wir benutzen müssen. Ich habe nur nicht gesehen, dass man hochklettern kann. So, wo-
Right. Now to find the next portal.
ja, okay. Das ist simpel. Auf welches Portal guckst du? Auf das hier.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
Hä? Nope.
Just need to pick an entry.
Ach so.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Ja, ich will mir die...
the 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Ich würde gerne nicht... Kann ich hier bitte weggehen? Nee.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
The so-called giant centipedes are my only comfort in exile. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs, here referred to as giant centipedes living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, the sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of chalmers, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in turn are consumed by the scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they are feeding and admire their hooked limbs, mandibles, so that they seem made of iron, and chitinous thoraces shiny enough to let one to gaze upon one's reflection. Das ist der Typ.
Moreau must have kept his son in here. Grim. Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Wir haben noch ein Buch gelesen über einen Typen, der die als Gott anbetet war. Ist das der Typ da, den wir gerade gelesen haben, nur bevor er verrückt geworden ist? Which are mutations? An introduction to research. Before embarking on any consideration of mutations undergone by witchers, let alone researching them, one should be aware of the specific physiology and biochemistry of these individuals. The transformation they experience during the trial of the grass, which are widely considered to be irreversible, cause witchers to become infertile, while significantly increasing their physical strength and sharpening their senses. The process also deprives witches of emotions and human reflexes, although information of the trial of the grasses and other transformations to which young adepts of the witchercraft are subjected is strictly protected by master witches and witcher sorcerers. Ludovic Celestine of Banart claims the album of grey scolopendromorphs, the strain of the giant centipede more commonly known as pale widows, constitute the basis of witcher mutagens. However, all research confirming this theory has been lost. Ach, da geht's raus, okay. Ah, ja, das ist interesting.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
Das weiß ich auch nicht. Hier ist ein Portal. Achso, man kann das wahrscheinlich wieder auffüllen. Ein andermal.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Ich glaube, du hast vollkommen recht.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
Nee, ist nicht mehr. Ich ja.
Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
Also können wir unsere Toxicity verbessern.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
seen enough.
Gut, und es scheint, dass die Entwickler nett genug waren, uns Giant Centipedes direkt hier hinzusetzen. Aber wie wir uns mutieren, sehen wir in der nächsten Folge. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen guten Morgen, einen schönen guten Tag oder einen schönen guten Abend, abhängig davon, wann ihr es sagt.